You guys okay for a watch change in video, or you want us to hold off?
You should be good.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Great,
Yeah.
thanks.
I don't know what that grading is. Yeah. What is it? Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. Struggling now.
Oh, okay.
Am I holding Argus, am I?
Not too much. I will end up pulling you. I'm going to come down a little bit.
You are pulling me now.
I still think this is going to be too close.
Kylie's gone.
We didn't get good comms
yeah,
until it was about 45 meters away last time.
Too close?
Well,
No.
We're gonna
I mean, we can try
more.
releasing once. Is our ship move done, K2, or?
We just kicked in another one
Video's
because
back on comms.
we're just
holding
starting
off.
to pull Herc, right?
Okay. And what's the ship distance from the tool basket?
Ship distance to tool basket, 68 meters.
I'm going to mess with your lights.
And we're pulling
see
away.
If we can.
Yeah. Get the tape glowing.
So I just have your upper lights on.
What's the light off to our left? Is that the instrument?
That's the camera.
Yeah, that's the camera.
Oh, yeah. That's super
I
helpful.
might turn off your uppers and see what happens. Too dark.
So that's what happens
warning.
So that's what happens when you turn the lights off.
I didn't give you a countdown, but I did say I was going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we want to go too much further. If you want to keep an eye on it, I don't think we want to go too much further than this anyway.
Yeah, we're pulling Argus now.
Yeah. All right, let me check with the bridge, make sure they're okay for it to come up, but.
How hard are you thrusting forward?
Not very hard.
All right, Chris, throw on another ship move, right? Because we do want to, once it's released, step off farther, right, Ian?
Yeah. I like it.
Yep, for those just tuning in, we are going through a shift change right now, so you'll be hearing some new voices jumping on the feed. But if you're looking at our quad feed, you can check out our view right now of the toolbox. There's nothing in the toolbox at the moment. Our viewer here, that toolbox at one point contained a number of instruments that we brought to the seafloor, including a camera, some cables, and some other equipment. It is now empty, and we are preparing to do an acoustic release and bring that back to the surface. So that's what we're prepping for right now. So it's a pretty sensitive task, but we also want to view its ascent back up to the surface with Hercules as well. So that is what we're geared up to do right now.
Ship still moving? Nice.
I think we are having interference with the ROV. We've sent about 4 commands. Is there any way to hide behind a large black smoker or something?
For our
Let's-
viewer tuning
let's
in,
just-
our
Yeah, let's keep backing away.
acoustic release is a signal that we'll be sending from the ship, and that acoustic release is going to trigger the toolbox to float back up to the
1.5,
surface. That's how we retrieve that device, by releasing this acoustic signal, and that's going to float our toolbox
is
back
just
up
up
to the
against that
surface so
wall.
that we can
It's fine.
retrieve it on the boat. We'll probably send one of our smaller boats out to get it from the surface, but that's the meaning of the acoustic release, is going to trigger that
happening?
flotation device to
Catching.
bring our toolbox back to the surface.
Why am I?
Let us know when we can start sending release codes again.
Do it right
I'd
now.
say tell them to just continuously release as we back away.
You didn't copy that?
Is it okay to keep on trying?
Do it
Yes.
forever.
Yes.
Reset the password, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder if he's got his 2-factor authentication on. Check your cell phone, Steve. It's easy to spoof. Is Argus auto heading on? Okay. Can you spin it a bit? What's our bearing here? Is like kind of 220, 230-ish? Yeah. $215. It's fine. It's negative, it's fine.
Okay, here. We're backing away.
Say again? No, opposite. Yeah, what you got now? Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, we're still getting nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
This is not right. I've heard nothing.
Sorry, what do you need to know, Trevor?
Oh, sorry. I muted SPL.
The-
Nothing. We're just waiting here.
Nothing?
And we're gonna
Yeah,
watch
we're
the
slowly
throw pop
backing
and then-
away, trying to like maintain a visual on the tool basket, get
Yep.
an idea of how fast it's coming up.
Roger. But if we need to back away out of sight of it, then we'll do that too.
Yes.
Once it pops, are
There
we
it
gonna
goes.
keep heading?
It's off.
There.
It's going. Lift off.
Well, that's going slow.
It's going pretty
Nah,
slow.
it's speeding up. Pan up. What do you think?
Copy that. We have visual of the release. So we should continue to back
Continue to
away.
back away, yeah.
Yeah.
Ship move.
'Kay.
How
All
far
right.
away were we from the basket when it popped?
Far. I don't know.
Who's we? Hercules?
Hercules.
20 meters?
We are 25 meters away.
Oh, that's not
20
so
to
bad.
25.
Yeah,
Great.
I saw it in sonar there at 20. So
Okay, so you continue to back up where Argus is.
I'm just getting tugged.
Yeah,
You want me
that's
to-
fine. No, that's fine. I don't.
Herc is free now. Argus is clear. So we just got to make sure the ship stays clear when it
Right.
summits, surfaces. What's the term?
Summit. The ship is approximately 100 meters off. I'll probably move it another 50.
Roger that. Anything spicy behind us?
No.
'Kay.
Well, enough that we should come up a little bit. We've got this gentle slope here
Gentle
behind
slope.
Argus.
Careful, there's a gentle slope.
But there could be a sediment trap there.
I'm gonna do
Great.
a
Sediment
Nav.
trap is only
Can you make this more
8 meters
useful?
tall.
Can you make this A shift worthy?
Let's go 50 meters, bearing 215. Thank you.
We're gonna do a watch change here in video.
Roger video.
So, Will, what is the plan for after this?
Thanks, guys.
Oh, we get to do all kinds of fun stuff. We're gonna prep another mooring for release.
Okay.
We're gonna, yeah, I think that's maybe the next objective. As long as the weather's good, we can recover another mooring.
Okay. Sediment trap or a mooring?
RAS PPS
Oh,
mooring.
the RAS, the one by the bars?
What's that?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
in Grotto.
Roger.
There's also
Yeah.
some
Perfect.
grading, some instrument staging we can work towards. Bars recovery. think those are the
So
top
Argus
three.
sonar, are we aware of that? That's going to be a issue.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with it. It's
Okay.
just this. It's this thing right here.
Yeah, roger that.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do that now, or do you want to?
Yeah, sure. So we're still in the flats right now, but we're kind of like, as you can see, we're like backing up kind of along it,
Kind of
into
along
it,
it. Yeah. Okay.
along it and into it.
Nice.
So
Do you know how tall it is?
it's tall.
What's tall? Oh, the
Let's see.
feature.
Yeah, the feature goes
Future.
from
The future is tall.
21, like
Feature.
70 meters.
Okay. It's not scary tall.
No.
We can get up.
It's
that.
doable.
Yeah.
Kylie did.
Video back on.
Roger. How did the wraps look, Kylie?
They look fine, but we're all paid out pretty much. So
Totally. Yeah. Okay. So it's not on the core. It's somewhere around.
And Will, what's the is the plan for a small boat for this tool
Yeah.
basket?
The ship has cleared the small boat for
Okay.
recovery, but I don't know how much they're going to be able to drag it towards the ship. So
What's their weather window?
Well, we can go over there. Yeah.
What's the small boat weather window?
I'm not sure of the sea state that they don't deploy in, but I've seen it deployed in
Spicy state.
spicy states,
spicy.
spicier states than this.
How many Scoville units is that?
Yeah, the
Ghost pepper, Naga viper,
capsaicin is all.
Carolina
Habanero.
Reaper.
Carolina Reaper.
Or are we still on like a basic jalapeno level?
Yeah, it's pretty mild. I don't know. It hasn't really built much since I went to bed last night
I'm surprised actually.
or this morning.
I can't believe how not weathery it is right now.
Well,
Bridge nav.
take what we can
Just
get.
letting you know that the mooring has been released, and we will anticipate it on the starboard side of the ship.
Are you
Sure
able to
thing.
ping its depth?
What?
Are you able to find its depth?
I'm not. They don't have a beacon, but they can ping the acoustic. They can range. The
Yeah, they
acoustic
can range
release.
to the release.
Roger.
So they probably are getting a rate.
Hopefully. I might step away and go check on that.
Sure.
Be back in a minute.
So a special shout out to Corpus Christi and Flower Bluff students. Hello, Miss Cotter's class, Miss Montemayor's, Miss Oggs, and Miss Ruples. If you were just tuning in, we just had a shift change. We are here at the Endeavour hydrothermal vents off of the coast of British Columbia. The Endeavour hydrothermal vents just earlier this summer was included in part of a marine protected area. We are here doing a variety of scientific tasks, including sediment samples, laying some cables. We did a Niskin bottle earlier this morning, probably around 6 in the morning. And now we are traveling to our next location while underwater.
Audio check 1, 2, audio check 1, 2.
Are your starboard port lights off?
Let's find out. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gotta wake up pretty early to
Just
find
turn
out.
everything on. No, that's bad. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning.
So the lava that we were seeing down below, do y'all guys know if that was pillow lava?
I saw some pillow lava.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like bulbous like that.
That's what I thought. I wanted to confirm before I just start spouting some stuff off. Do you mind if I do a gauge check?
Do it. Encouraged.
Okay.
What if they've changed since 9:26 a.m.?
9 more meters on the ship move.
Okay. You want to stop there?
Yeah, I think so. That'll be 150 meters away.
Roger that.
Uh,
Maybe we don't need to come up at all. We'll just sit right beside this cliff and then...
could be, yeah. So watch out. Yeah, we're getting to, Argus is getting towards like Spire Zone down here.
Spire zone.
So we'll just keep an eye. But It's just that usually that slope on the one side and then the
Yeah, okay.
spires on a bestial on the other.
Not seeing much on the sonar on that side.
No, don't see.
But,
Can't see.
can't see any spires. Can't see any spires.
It's uninspiring. What's that in Herc's rear? Is that a sediment trap?
Probably. Yeah, it looks pretty sedimenty.
Yeah,
Wonder if I could dump some glass beads in there from the dredge.
that checks out with that nav there.
Roger. I'll just get really close to it first.
Yeah,
I'm 11 meters off bottom, so there might be a little up, but
sorry, as long as you clear it.
just dump it over, spill all the sediment out. I don't think someone would be very happy about that.
No. Adrian, I don't know if you see in Herc's butt cam, but you can.
So loud.
Copy, standby. Bridge nav. Yes, they'd like to lower the transducer for another command on the acoustic release. Thank you. Deck control, you have permission. Yeah, Adrian, I don't know if you see that sediment trap in. Oh my God, Steve.
Oh boy.
Yes, you have permission, deck. Well, now it's not even there.
Okay.
But you can barely see the sediment trap in Herc's butt cam in the bottom left corner.
Oh, yeah.
So that tracks with our, just about right with our nav there. So when if we're coming back to that at any point, we know it's roughly there.
Very cool.
Oh, there it is in the starboard
Yeah,
cam.
see it.
So how fast is it coming to the surface?
The tool basket?
Yeah, the tool basket.
I think that they're going to range it right now. So they know when they pulled it.
And they're going to be recapturing the tool basket with the small craft?
Yes, I think they will hook it, and I don't know if they'll bring it to the ship or we'll bring the ship to them, but probably a combination of the two. And then we'll transfer that to the crane.
Okay, so at least an hour to go up. Cool. And to our viewers at home, we don't need to be getting close to Victoria or Vancouver to have spicy winds. Just this boat, the air on it is enough.
Nav knows what to do.
And Trevor, you just had a huge shout out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, thank you for creating a cozy, fun, and professional atmosphere.
Always does.
Yeah, I hearted it.
I feel enveloped by his professional atmosphere.
Oh, don't forget
it's like
cozy.
A blanket of coziness.
Yeah.
Atmospheric coziness.
It goes perfect with what we were talking about last night. Like, where's our favorite napping spot on the
There
ship?
it is right there.
Thanks. Sediment, trap.
Yeah, my favorite napping spot is now the metaphorical environment that Trevor's professionalism
I was gonna say, just Trevor speaking. That's all I need. That's how I go to sleep every night.
That's some.
That's what you get for writing in compliments.
I don't appreciate compliments here.
It's a combination of words.
I was going to ask him how long he would think the sediment trap would take. And we just do a twofer.
Yeah, just keep backing away.
By, yeah.
Okay. So we got a good position on the sediment trap?
Yeah, it's when we were passing over it, it's pretty much where our 2020 target is here.
Nice.
Within
Okay.
within 5 meters or so, 8 meters.
Okay.
Here's looking straight ahead.
Yeah.
Here's looking here.
Not quite. Not
Here's looking straight
Go
ahead.
ahead, Bridge. Okay, stand by. Do we have a time estimate, Ian, on the?
Yeah, Will said it was coming up slow. He felt it was about an hour for it to come up from release time, whatever time that was.
So about an hour, 45 minutes or an hour.
So the question is how far away are we from wherever we would need to
We're
be?
now 150 meters.
Okay.
Bridge nav.
So
something like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and we are now 150 meters off the release station.
So things that we could do. We could move the sediment trap closer to where we need to be.
Closer to what?
Back towards.
Go ahead. Copy that. So what's that leave us for time to surface?
Were you force listening me?
Huh?
You do that guy.
Were you force listening me?
Well,
I didn't catch the release time, actually.
What time did it release?
I didn't note that.
Well, we have a logger back here, and that's what she's been doing.
Perfect.
Stand by. I can tell you the release time.
Okay, standing by. 1913 is the time. He said it was at 1667.
I know.
To those at home, we're not going to follow the basket up. We'll wait for it to surface, and then we'll collect it with most likely a small craft.
So right at 1900, it released.
So in 15 minutes...
16 what?
190 minus 1660, and 500 meters in 15 minutes. So how many do we have left? 2190 minus 500. 1690. What did I say? 500 divided by 500.
Yeah. 500 divided by 500?
Yeah.
That's 1.
So 45 minutes.
No.
Yeah. So 45 minutes to go.
Yeah, 1900.
So for those of y'all guys at home, you're hearing the voice of Ian, who's in the back row.
That's me.
Yeah, he is the ONC lead here on the Nautilus. And the other voice that you were hearing was Renato Kane. He is our navigator for this shift.
Who's the navigator?
Rennie.
Yeah.
Rennie. Yeah, oh, surprise, you're the navigator as well. So the releasing of all these equipment back to the surface is quite a sensitive task. Requires a lot of concentration and a lot of team effort to make sure that nobody is on the water and gets hit by the rising buoys, or that the buoy's not sitting there at the surface for too long. So a lot of math and science is involved in all this.
So, Rennie.
Right.
Nav
Go ahead.
guy.
Yep.
Okay, so distance-wise, how far are we staying off of the launch site?
We have the ship 150 meters from the launch site.
All right, so we're not going to be able to even reach JB10, right?
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
We're just an idea here. You see?
Yeah.
Can you see HIPAC screen?
Yeah.
Okay, you see where the ship's going, where the ship is at, where Argus is right off the transom there.
Right.
And if you look at Argus's sonar, it's about 30 meters away from a cliff wall.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, just a proposal, while we're waiting here, can I go bring Herc over there and inspect the cliff wall just for some sightseeing?
Yeah, I was
instead of sitting here and
Either that or best
yeah,
deal.
I was saying when we went past the autonomous sediment trap, if we wanted to move that closer to where we're going to be working as well, for that way.
We were backing down on it, so we were kind of
by the time we saw it, it was gone.
Okay, too bad. Yeah, so absolutely. Can we go towards the wall?
We have the wall, or we also have these Bastille vents on the other side.
Yeah, whatever you'd rather.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, the wall to the west, you mean?
Wall to the west or vents to the...
Vents to the east.
Vents to the east, let's do it.
Vents to the east.
Can do.
That's a good recommendation, Trevor. That's why you're on board.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah.
Just for
And,
some
and
ideas
the
sometimes.
cozy professionalism.
I really am curious as to what that even means.
It was
Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe
All I know, Trevor, is that yesterday we had a pretty good competition between Rennie and the Kai Lizards for
the what?
the Kai Lizards, Kylie's fan club.
Oh.
And
Okay.
today, your fan club's coming in strong.
So
you'll
see some terrain here on your starboard as you approach this right here.
Spinach.
Blobus here.
Spinach soup.
Kind of curious about this little blobus directly due south of you right
Blobus?
now.
Yeah, I'll go check out the blobus.
And then we can approach up that way.
Okay.
Due south blobus.
Due south blobus?
Due south blobus.
Yeah, okay. South blobus.
South blobus.
Which is actually west of the east blobuses.
I was going to say,
And
is that a
it's
real thing?
east.
The
Yeah.
blobuses?
Yeah.
I guess
and
blob
it's
eye, sorry.
Blob-eye to be,
Blob-eye.
yeah, thank you for being grammatically correct.
East relative to Herc.
Yeah, roger.
Now northeast.
Yeah, could be anything.
Could be north soon.
Or southwest.
Cardinal directions.
Yeah.
It's 19 meters from Argus, so you should have the leash just fine. Oh,
Roger that.
we could also start to get visual of it.
Here's one now.
Ooh. Oh, it's coming into view. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
So
this
this-
is great.
There's that cozy professionalism that we all love.
That is.
That was Kool-Aid,
I
man.
think this is the south blobus.
That's
Yeah,
the south
I
one?
think that's this thing.
Oh, that one, yeah. Well, I'm not going to try to fit through there, but I am going to check this first micro blobus out before we get up to the big one. Are we good enough? Are we close enough to each other that Kylie can spin around and get some,
Should
get
be
some
able to.
visuals?
Raj.
Sweet.
You might have to, your delta might be too high to do that, but,
Tube worms.
Roger.
but who knows?
86 are good.
I'm sure Kylie will figure it out.
Kylie will indeed figure it out.
That is a hydrothermal vent, y'all.
Yeah, so spin around and come down
Wow.
on your delta, whatever you need to do there, Kylie.
I don't think I'm going to come down. It's saying I'm closer to the bottom than my payout is.
That sounds about right.
So I'm just going to turn.
Oh yeah, because you're upslope
So
from
Roger.
Hercules.
I'm not
Okay.
going to...
I could bump you closer. That way you're less upslope.
So
We'll still remain maintain our distance to
Bye,
the
Adrian.
tool
Have a good
basket.
evening. See
Okay.
you at midnight.
I'm
so
cool with that.
position-wise, this is
Oh, let me
Bastille.
take it off.
Bastille.
It looks morte.
Yeah, and then the super tall stuff is still to the east.
Yeah. So we'll
I'm going to step over a little bit, Kylie, get you more in position here. So I'm going to go 20 meters at 100. Bridge nav. 20 meter step bearing 100.
Well, how
Thank you.
does that get me very, very close to the bulbous?
The bulbous bouldery
On top
bits
of
are
the
fine.
bulbous?
Yeah, the tiny little, the one that he's on right now is fine. It's short,
Okay,
but
but how tall is it?
it's short.
Let's find out.
Well, my tether is going to be dangling, wangling about it.
okay, find
No,
out.
You'll be
Go
I
up.
think it'll be
Yeah,
good.
okay.
It's shorter than the hill you're on.
Go ahead, Bridge.
Oh, the water's shimmering from
But
all
if
the
you're
heat.
under me,
Yeah, it
like-
looked like, let's
or
see,
tethers.
19.
Yeah, we're not going to go directly on top of me.
It
I'll
would
keep
be
moving.
at the surface around 1800 UTC, which is 1 p.m. Yeah, roughly. But they'll probably range it again, and we'll get a better sense.
So for those at home, this is quite a sensitive and precarious area. So keep your comments coming, but we're going to try to hold off on answering a whole bunch to allow our pilots and
Copy
navigators to
that.
communicate.
Yeah, we'll when we get to that point, we'll just come up in the
I
water
can't hear
column.
you.
Thank you for that.
I found you.
Do not knock over the flange pools.
Oh, that's cool. how it's
Look
going
at
over
that
shore.
thing.
Argus facing that direction.
Tube worms. Yeah.
It looks like a snow-covered Christmas tree.
Let's go this way a bit.
So yeah, that's that. Go ahead, Deck.
Wow.
Copy. It's confusing. Yeah, so Kylie, I see what you're saying now. You got that bulbous in your 40 meters out.
Yeah. Yep.
But that move will take it, bring it closer, but still within tolerance.
Gotcha. Thank
I
you.
am coming up too, so you don't
Raj?
need to come down.
Okay.
Look at all those tube worms, the structure. I know I'm supposed to sit here quietly for a moment, but I am really having a hard time
That's
controlling
fine.
that.
Yeah,
I know y'all need to concentrate, and
Yeah.
I'm like sitting back here on my hands. This is so incredible.
this is my happy place. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Share the
There
excitement.
does appear to be some venting out of that lower
Yeah.
left, right?
Totally, yeah. That's around the horn, though. I don't know if I'm comfortable going that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Oop, flange pool.
Flange.
Oh.
Yeah, seeing it in Argus is super helpful because I can see when stuff sticks out like this
Oh.
and not come up into it.
Look at those weird shelves. That's like an IKEA kind of shelf on a hydrothermal vent.
IKEA apparently designed after these got
Oh.
inspiration from this. No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. That's a
There's that
complete lie.
professionalism I love.
Yeah.
Looks like a bird nest.
Yeah, it is.
Deep sea.
I'm going to play with lights for a sec. Just that's not better.
There we go.
This the summit?
It looks like it.
Nice.
That's it.
Wow.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. And is all that yellow from sulfur?
Those are tube worms. Some
Yeah.
of that hanging down, but the
Sorry,
yeah.
Trevor, can you put that light back on that you had?
Say again?
Can you put that light back on that
Yep.
you had? So we can, get rid of some of that shadow.
I'm going to play around with some more. Better, worse?
Worse, yeah. I was just trying to see if we could get rid of that shadow.
Yeah, roger.
overhang,
Underneath.
but,
One
like,
more here.
Yeah.
Porch is your best bet for underneath shadow.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
might
is
be bad.
so
This is
impressive.
great.
Probably will be
This is
bad.
fine. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no.
This is like the whole reason we're out here in my mind. Like, yes, I just got the best watch ever.
I was about to be mad. I thought we were ascending, and like.
Yeah, I did
Our
too.
watch last night, we swapped right as we got to the bottom.
Yeah.
We
Lead
just-
frame here.
so
And then
fun.
me and Ollie were staying up
So,
late to watch it. Sorry.
Yes, Ian?
Av.
Yes.
If people are impressed with this, we did do
Okay,
with
now I got
Nautilus.
to get it back in view.
We did do
Doing
with
camera
Nautilus a
pans
couple of
here.
years ago an up and down on smoke and mirrors, which is of course
Oh.
further to the east.
Yes.
I
Is
can
that
tell
within
you.
reach for us?
Smoke and mirrors, that's the one that's by the south bars,
Yep.
is that right?
Yeah, it's just below it.
Oh,
It's
iron
yeah,
oxide.
right next to it.
We could kind of strafe around Bastille here
Oh, okay.
and then go over to it.
All right. Yeah,
But
we're-
I did get word from the bridge that eventually when they have to give the small boat a lee, we'll have to bring the ROVs up in the water column.
Yep.
Just in case we fall off
yeah,
station.
yeah.
I was going to say, if we could just take a moment on this one. This
So
is so impressive.
we will.
this. Okay.
there's-
I'm sorry.
there's
I'm
some
really
pretty
trying
good
hard to
ones.
contain myself over here.
There's some pretty good ones. yeah.
So I guess what I would say, if this impresses you, wait till you see.
I can, like, we have my entire school from Corpus Christi is tuning in right now.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so if
So-
anybody wants to give a shout out to South Texas.
Shout out to South Texas.
Shout out to South Texas.
So the one I was asking them about, Katie, is called
Yeah.
Smoke and Mirrors. So there's a reason why it's called that.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So
Don't
stand-
tease me if we're not going to go there.
Stand by. I'm going to get us there. So let me, Argus, I'm going to bring you to 055, about 30 meters, I think.
Okay.
Roger that. Yep.
Do you think we'll clear that? You'll have to come this side of it and
Yep.
go around.
Understood. That's fine.
And then we'll kind of come around the north end of this stuff and we'll look at this stuff down here and then Smoke and Mirrors is over here.
Okay, understood.
So
Okay.
this is not the main Spire Bastille. Oh,
Yeah.
Here's Dr. Steve.
Yeah,
It's just-
copy that.
Just a side.
Yeah, check this out, Steve. How
Bridge now.
cool.
30 meters, 055.
So these tube worms that y'all guys are
Thank you.
looking at, these are called Regias. And they look kind of scraggly and yellowy here. But then it's the same exact
check.
species as those bright red ones that we saw just a moment ago.
Can
So
I
our-
go through here? Let's see.
Ooh.
I think so, yeah.
I think I
It
can
should
go
be,
up to that next one, but not all the way around.
yeah, Yeah, I
I got to
see.
go up and over that next lump, right?
yeah, lumpus.
So I want to look at this little zone here. With
Yeah,
the
should be
small
clear to
flanges.
it.
Yeah, thank you.
My butt cam's getting pretty involved. Yeah, you know what? No, I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm going to bail out. Bailing out. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's you got that tailless slope right there. It's
Yeah,
hard to get a
totally.
good view of it.
I'm around too far. Got to come up. Coming up.
Terrain.
Roger.
Not familiar enough with the spot to make those risks. Take those risks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So These hydrothermal vents, once they get up to a certain size, they do become unstable, kind of like a Jenga tower. So it is common for them to fall over and rebuild. I just learned that earlier this morning.
They're tall, this height and whatever topple-overiness, for lack of a proper
Can
word.
we use the word Jenga-y?
Jenga-y is good.
Yeah, I think that's a good verb that I just made up.
With this tallness and Jenga-y-ness, then
Thank you.
they would not support themselves in this way if they were not in the ocean. If they were on land and looked like this, they would topple over under their own weight.
Yeah, their length to width ratio.
Yeah, it's just
not
sufficient, not structurally sound. Okay, I'm gonna mosey now.
Okay.
What was it, 045, was that right?
055 is where I'm taking Argus.
Okay, that's fine.
And we should be able to be up in this part, all up in that vent there.
Okay.
The tallest one over here is pretty spiry, and I think it has a little marker at the top.
Nice.
Scares me all the time, so we'll look out for that.
Perfect. There's one goal of my shift, is to scare any.
You have a lot of power.
Said that for years.
You have a lot of power, the ability to scare Rennie.
Yeah. Some pilots are better than others.
Scaring you?
Yes.
It says through gritted teeth.
Okay, well, I'm going to start curling around.
Would you like this one here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That is more useful for me.
So a question came in, how much time does the column represent? And to the best of my knowledge, each column, each tower, each vent site is different.
Totally.
So what could have taken this column 100 years might have taken another one 10 years or 1 year. So they're very much dependent upon the hydrothermal vent itself.
I knocked over a vent one time and came back the next day, 24 hours later? You were on that one, Mexico, right?
I think so, yeah.
Like 24 hours later, and it had regrown like a foot or two.
Pescadero Basin or Guaymas,
one of those two, yeah. So
that
they can
amazing.
sometimes grow really fast. I want to go in here, don't I? But not yet.
Yeah.
It's kind of my understanding. Wait till Argus gets
so
around.
Argus will be around where you are.
Yeah, roger.
So we have...
And be aware that once the ship sights the float and they get the small boat, we're going to have to
come up and, yeah, understood.
Yeah, come up while the boat gets in the lee.
What's the minimum depth here? Maximum altitude? Elevation? Whatever you
For
call
that
it.
spire, we'll just watch it go away in Argus's sonar.
Okay.
I'm not sure that we have.
Am I seeing that
the
there?
spires change as we were talking about.
Seeing that in Argus's sonar there?
It's something. What's Argus's heading? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
probably that.
Okay, right on.
And that is
45 meters above me, so
20, 40,
65, 70.
70 out. And
so we're pretty safe right now.
Yeah, we're safe.
Okay, I think I'm under Argus now, so I think I can go ahead.
So is he putting us in the lee right now? Is that what's going on?
No, but they will be.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm just moving the boat around to look at vents while we're...
Oh, okay, so we're still moving.
I think that they'll put the small boat in the lee possibly when they get sight on the float.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, sorry,
So
Steve's
we'll try
trying
to try to time this where I can summit this tower and get off the top at the time we need to put it in the lee.
Nice, nice.
So what's the
then
time for lee?
Well, yeah, that'll be a
look at those
half an hour.
crabs.
But we also have this one over here, which is really cool. Smoke and
roger,
mirrors. So we'll see if we do a little tour.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where Argus is. So
Yeah.
should I try to summit
Yeah,
this
those
one?
are deep sea spider
go
crabs.
for it.
Okay.
They're huge.
Are they territorial at all? Do we know? Because they kind of look at, like last night when we dropped down that one weight, and then we looked again this morning, he hadn't moved at all. Yeah, he just kind of claimed the weight as his own.
Okay.
He might just be lazy.
He could be lazy, yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Okay, so other than there's a mirror, I think.
Is there a mirror?
I don't know. No,
So is the
I
mirror
don't
just
think
a
so.
shimmery? Or?
I want to look
on the overhang.
What are you classifying as a mirror?
When you see it, you'll know what he's talking about.
Gotcha.
It's where fresh water's trapped underneath a ledge. But okay, anyway, my purpose of interrupting you all was that Steve providing information with next to me.
Yes.
If, as we're seeing any of these, we see active smokers that would be good for a gas tight.
There's a...
we want to record those pretty carefully.
Right there.
And then whether they're upward
Ooh,
facing
good
or downward
catch.
facing.
Shimmering
Like
water.
if there's a little one there.
You see it?
Yeah,
Okay.
where it's
Right.
like that black piece.
You're talking
coming out.
bigger than that, Steve? You're talking bigger than this one?
Is coming right out of frame right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So
the shimmering's,
so
we're
really
looking
this.
for under shimmering.
Yeah. So this guy. Let's
Here.
we're still moving the ship over that way, right?
Yeah, Argus is completing its move.
Yeah. Okay.
This is not the big one I'm on right now.
No, sorry. Steve's talking in my ear, and you guys in the other ear. So I'm not hearing well. So let me mute a second.
Roger.
Yep.
Yeah, please put on your headset, Steve. You've got so much great knowledge on this. Sorry, I know you're tired. So Steve just got done working a midnight to 12 o'clock shift. So
Yeah,
this
but he did have like 4 hours of sleep yesterday.
Oh.
So.
You got a little shelf above
Holy moly. So
Roger,
Steve
on
has
the right.
been running on fumes now for days, and
See some kind
we're
of
asking
shadow
him to
over
stay
there.
here and
Big
tell us
overhang.
more about what
Yeah.
we're seeing.
There it
Oh
is.
my God, look
Oh.
at that.
There it is.
That's a lovely
That is beautiful.
Super cool.
There's so many of them.
Okay, so this is the little guy. It is
Yeah.
not Bastille.
That's
No, that-
correct. Yeah,
So,
that's
so
correct.
Steve's not actually very interested in this one. He was more
Oh.
interested in
No,
Bastille.
this looks more like smoke and mirrors for some reason. Are we? This
No, this is not.
This
We're
is
not.
still in the Bastille complex.
This is, well, look, you got your
Wow.
nav screen up there, Steve?
I don't believe nav screens.
You could have. Okay.
You should. It's been pretty good, actually.
I know it moved now a bit in the south. So you're far more west than you think you are.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
no, he's right where.
We're on this, and we can see
We have to
actually.
believe the sonar.
We see Bastille here in the sonar. Do you see that orange, or sorry, the yellow blip on Argus? This is the left sonar. That, I believe, is the peak of Bastille, based on our compass heading and everything. So we're kind of in this complex here.
Gee.
Argus is 44 meters above Hercules, so that's still proud up there.
We're on
We're
the
going to tip the camera down.
Wow.
we're on the west side.
Well,
Steve,
if-
is actually Steve. If you unplug over there and come back over here,
Oh.
there's a navigation screen you could look at, or you could change
no,
your
I can
screen
figure
up
out, I
there.
can get that
Okay.
stupid
Beautiful
thing.
spires. Look
Good
at this
Lord,
little
look
kind
at
of
that.
caldera looking
Really
thing
cool.
top here.
Yeah.
It's one thing to watch this on YouTube as like, oh, this is what we previously did. It's another thing to know that this is real time, what we are doing right now. Just such a complete game changer.
Okay, so let's call this Bastille. So we need a downward facing gas tight,
Okay, but
a regular gas tight.
But-
Well, we got no
but-
gas tights on board.
I know.
yeah, but
but we wanna mark it.
No, but Steve, this is not Bastille. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Bastille.
it's not Bastille.
is
If,
to
if
the
Bastille is
east
the
of us.
tallest one in here, then we're not at it yet.
Yeah, we
So-
can see more of it.
So Steve, I can't do it on the prompter there, but if you look at the net, oh, you got it up.
Why don't we go find Bastille right now?
Yeah, why don't we? Because if not, we're
You
gonna
got the leash, but
we're gonna have.
do you have the patience?
Thank you, Samantha.
No.
I'm gonna mark this
Yeah, just mark it. What
This
mark it
is a
unknown then.
tower.
Tawa.
I think you're there.
Smoking,
That's where you say.
smoking tower. Our depth was 2186.
It's called Shout Out to Texas Tower.
What is it called? Trevor to Texas?
Shout out to Texas.
Oh, I love that. Shout out to
I don't
Texas
know,
Tower. Can we name that, please?
I don't think we're just allowed to just name these,
Yeah,
but
we're-
Well, I
you can
think,
definitely name it colloquially for this watch.
yeah, please
Alright.
do. I mean,
So let's watch
wow.
here.
So I got a Lumpus here to my left.
Yeah.
Where's Argus's heading? So it's slightly to the right of Argus's heading. Yeah, this could be it right here.
Yeah, let's go up.
This looks Bastille-y.
This is just also incredibly amazing. Just thinking that life on our planet first
no.
formed, first
Steel
started
is-
around
Let's
these
do
things.
it. We'll go up.
Wait, I guess I'm at the yellow base of it still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
okay,
we
so
know that for sure?
That tiny
No,
stack.
but that's the theory.
Wow.
Not this specific one,
Wow.
so precarious.
but we're pretty sure that life formed around or started around hydrothermal vents. And so back in 2017 when NASA found hydrothermal vents on Europa, I think it was.
There could be a
So
bunch
so
of
far
little
they're all
lumpuses.
downward
roger.
facing gas tights, which is the big concern for me because you can't really sample
Hey,
like
Fabio.
a flange one with a
you cannot sample the flange pool ones?
if you don't put the nozzle in the right way,
Well,
You
I
could
mean,
put the trigger on the
or you have to
top.
bend
Yeah.
it.
So what
Doc-
Steve was
Dr.
mentioning
Fabio De
early
Leo
on.
brought this.
Thank you, Fabio. So Fabio brought up for the RAS PPS recovery. So let me mute and figure this.
Bad viz on Argus because of all the smoke.
Yeah.
Tether
See the
mid.
tether real quick. It's a good reminder that it exists.
Yeah,
We'd
you
know
like,
if it didn't.
I like when the tether exists. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So how far is Herc from Argus right now?
Yeah,
Like
pretty close.
horizontally?
15 meters.
So what are we seeing in the Argus sonar?
The
Is
blip. Yeah, I don't
that's
know. It
cool.
could be. It's been persistent, so.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah,
So for those at
you
home,
got-
the
you
water
can see it in
shimmering because of the
Argus
heat
now.
being released. It's not a glitch in the internet.
The big tall guy here is smoke and mirror. So on sonars, you're probably going to pick that guy up first.
That's too far.
Too far?
No, that's not true. That's 45 meters out on Argus, but to the east. And Argus is, yeah, so that's, I'm not seeing that here.
This
Well,
is
looks
just
like
so impressive.
These may have changed or something. They're all, I thought these were going to be, we tried to get samples from here before, and we came with a downward facing nozzle, and we were unable to do it. So
Look at
these
this
ones were all.
color.
So Steve, with the
Oh, it's
instructions on
purple.
the RAS PPS recovery, Cheryl has for us to take a temperature probe measurement under the top hat before we lift it on.
Too.
That's not going to
Say
happen.
again?
So
It's a bit in the
if
background
that's
too.
the
Yeah,
case,
Roger.
if that's a deal breaker, then we won't.
That could
And
be.
it's
Why do
only
I
a,
have a
maybe.
shadow?
We still have to see
I
how
see
the
it
recovery
here.
of the tool basket goes.
Don't know.
You want
So
to
this
change
might
your
maybe
happen
lights?
over.
on another
side.
dive. Did you copy that?
No,
Just
I'm
copy.
looking at your screen.
I know that, but if you
We can get the temperature
You have all
sample
your
later.
lights on.
You
it's
know
just
where it
the
is.
top. It's just
Okay.
the top.
Well, it
Yeah,
won't be
yeah.
under the top hat.
So there's some
The
there
top hat's
and
not
some
on
there.
anything.
We have to
Yeah,
pick
okay.
which
The
one's
top
the
hat's
higher
fallen
one.
off.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Oh,
one's higher?
okay. All
So
right.
we can get it at
Let's
any
look at this
time.
purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Okay, that
thanks,
is
Steve.
lavender. That is like a periwinkle, beautiful color.
I'm going to stay away and keep the lighting on it.
Oh,
Video,
sorry.
can you zoom, please?
Oh, yeah,
we,
thank
We
you.
could see if it's
What?
microbial or if it's
Yeah, I was going to say, what leads to that coloration?
that appears microbial.
Yeah, I think
Perhaps.
so.
Oh, that good
Yeah,
old-fashioned
because you can see
archaea.
It's a full
the fibers are kind of flopping around in the current.
bacterial mat.
Yeah.
we
So
haven't
for
seen
those
enough
listening
yet.
at home, these guys do not rely as photosynthesis or sunlight as the base of their food chain. They rely on minerals spewing out of the hydrothermal vents. And we have a special type of ancient bacteria named archaea. So archaea actually means ancient, and those guys
All right, come wide, please.
Come on, wide.
use the
Yes.
minerals and
Nice
do
shot.
something
For
called
those cameras.
chemosynthesis.
Mark that video
Right.
highlight.
I think
Excellent.
that right one is short. So
that
let's
one
go
looks
left.
shorter than that one, so left.
Left is the.
Based on the top of it.
Yeah.
Based on the top.
Thanks, Fabio.
Based on, yeah, so this one, if I'm not mistaken, has a marker at the top that says like 11 or something.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
The tall
represents
one.
the
It,
represents the number.
it used to only go to 10, but
Yeah.
It grew
This-
over time and went
now
up to
this
11.
one now goes
This
to
one
11.
goes to 11.
Look, it looks like the man of the mountain with the nose on the side right there. See, that does look like a nose?
Yeah.
Little face below with
Oh,
yeah.
it does look like an old mat. Oh, look at him. You can see like his little chin down there too.
yeah, little chin on the bottom.
So I wish we had like little flags that we could just like put little names like, this is old man hydrothermal vent.
Yeah.
So this crab was on the crab climbing team. They compete regularly.
Looks like you're still good
Oh
for
yeah, I heard that they have a
XY
competition coming up
distance.
in
Yeah,
the
thanks.
Galapagos soon.
What do we know about this
Let's take a
screw
hop over
that's
to this
here?
next one.
Yeah,
Where'd this come from?
that's the tall one.
Yeah, Raj.
Not sure.
Probably out of
So-
Will's pocket.
Actually, let's just look at this split off one first.
Yeah.
It's
The
just-
angle is quite
The angle's incredible.
impressive.
That is beautiful.
Did we get any other depth readings off the recovery beacon? Boy? Do you know?
Do you want me to call them again?
Yeah, call them and ask them. I'm curious.
They recovered the transducer already, actually,
Oh, did they?
a while back, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So a viewer
no, we're
chimed in and said
unable
that
to
is
get it.
purple sulfur bacteria that we just saw.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah, yeah. They were awesome enough to also include a Wikipedia link, so thank you to our lovely viewers.
See if this one has a marker.
Here's hoping.
I know that because I brought Argus too close to it once and could read the marker from Argus.
Oh,
Could you
no.
really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Shelf.
Thank you. Can you tilt up on Argus? Actually, could you do a half zoom on Argus, please, video?
Yeah, coming in.
That's like a big navigational assistance here.
Yeah.
Knowing when there's
Is that,
things above me.
Zoomed in now?
Yeah, it looks like it's above you.
Yeah. I'm over it now, but.
I see that.
Another shelf.
Welcome to all of our first-time viewers. Thank y'all guys for tuning in. A whole bunch of y'all guys are just viewing us for the first time. We're here.
It's a summit? Yeah, there's your marker.
Ooh.
There's my marker.
And is it number 11?
I don't remember. See, that's like total memory. Could say B. Could say 11. I'm just trying to like jog my photographic memory, but we'll find out.
It says 12.
Maybe I'll just
I hope it says 11 for you. We'll go down now.
I'm kidding.
Benny walks out.
And we never knew.
We never knew if Rennie was right or not.
Yeah.
And
well,
It does look like
it's
it
like
could.
an 11 with a
It's
with
11
a
with
line,
connected,
diagonal line.
It was an 11, and then
It
it
was
got
an
connected
11,
later.
Yeah.
You never know with
During
these
the
events.
incident.
Yeah, the
11 and
It's laser cutting
so,
events.
okay, so I'll mark that here as the N, which I think is that's the tall spire there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so you don't want Argus to hit that.
That's for no Argus. That's what it stands for.
Rennie 5 years ago. N tower.
So the scrolly things at the bottom of the screen, that is for our data loggers. And for video reference later, it is our positions, our dive numbers,
Go
lat
ahead,
longs.
Bridge.
they've got visual on the mooring.
They have visual?
Copy that.
Wow.
They're going to put a rescue boat in the water, so we will prepare the ROVs for that.
Roger that. Coming up.
All right.
Ooh, thanks for the microbiology research.
But we're okay. You can start. Thank you.
Okay, coming up. Just maintain delta
Yeah,
until
roger.
you're happy with your depth above everything.
I'm just sneaking on one last look.
No, please do. I'm like, please. I know
so
we
what
have stuff
coasts
to
are
do.
gonna be
This is
gonna be their
amazing.
new heading there, Rennie?
Look at these guys.
We'll find out, but I believe it'll be to starboard.
Just starboard. Okay, roger.
Yeah, so they're going to keep going to starboard and give the small boat a bit of a lee.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll just want to be...
Clear of all this stuff.
Yeah, we were pretty much it depends on how much of a lee they're giving, right? If they go like way to starboard, then we'll be more cognizant because we do have quite a bit of forces, 20 knots at wind and knot and a half of current.
Okay, so we're at 2176 at the top of the spire, so I think if we come up to 2150, we're really conservative. So,
okay,
do you want that high or
2176, 2150? Yeah,
just 25 meters up with Herc.
Sure.
And Argus stays
yeah,
above.
that seems good.
Yep.
Wouldn't want to jeopardize the N marker.
Okay, coming up now.
Can you come wide on Argus?
Yeah, coming one.
Wow. Look.
Full
I just love all those.
That zoom out matched with the heave, and it was like, whoa, we are really heaving. Nice.
These are just like
Nice exit.
underwater hoodoos.
Yeah, thanks.
To
They
me,
do
like
look like
weird.
underwater
Yeah,
hoodoos.
yeah, they're weird shape. They're so unique.
Right.
Coloration, everything. And thank you to LZ, who has been sending us all kinds of great information about the chemicals and the archaea down there.
So that was the tallest one of that sort of wall that Bastille makes?
Yes, it is the tallest one, but it is extinct. So that smoking bit.
Nothing on it.
Yeah, that smoking bit. We did not analyze the entire complex. You can see on our nav here, we really only had the one side of it.
Yeah.
So unknown if there's what's going on the south flank there, but we at least have that smoking, actively smoking position, so we can return to it.
Right. So that, I think we're going to call all of that, even though I think there's other names or like TP and things like that, Bastille.
Yep.
And then we can, on the other side, there's going to be something like Sully and Puffer, I think, in there.
Okay.
And we want to sample one of those as well. And then across the little sort of break there to the east.
There's smoke and mirrors, right?
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
So that's the three we're going to try to do.
That one's
down
scary.
here.
We've also almost hit that one.
Yeah.
Because you got to set up to do bars down here, and inevitably
it's right behind you.
It's right there next to it, and Herc will set up, and Argus is still swinging.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, no, we're in the middle of it.
Nice.
I'm not speaking
Smoking
from
away.
experience or anything.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But it looks like that whole wall is kind of healthy and doing a bunch of stuff.
That looked amazing.
So I'm going to put it at 2150 and just kind of sit. And then if we see the ship start moving, then we'll come up more. Does that sound okay?
That sounds great. Bridge nav. Do you have visual on the float yet? Okay. At this point, given our heading change and our position, then I expect it to be off of the bow. Yep.
So Steve, we had a question
Starboard
come
bow.
in.
Yeah.
And it was about bioluminescence, and is there a greater abundance of bioluminescence around hydrothermal vents because of all the chemicals? And is there a way that we can capture that?
I think that's a better question for Fabio, who's studying the bioluminescence just nearby.
There is Fabio.
Let me,
Is he not there?
Oh.
yeah, no, he's right here. He's not
Okay.
on speaker. Hold on one second.
Oh.
'Cause I'll go for it.
So I
I'll
missed
make up
this.
something.
I missed this email from Marv Lilly, who's watching from University of Washington. Marv did say before when we were wondering about whether it was 11, Marv was saying marker N on
Marker
the needle.
N.
Yeah, marker N.
Is on what? What was it on? TP?
So Marv is ONC's best friend when it comes to bars and events and temperature.
Marv is one of the original people who found this whole area.
Yeah,
In
I think, Marv, that makes you an icon.
We are indeed starting to fall off station.
Yeah, so we're about to recover the toolbox.
So that's how much
Tool basket, sorry.
we get. So when we have forces this high,
Yeah, roger.
then that's how much heading we get, which is not a lot.
Okay.
Also, we're having a gust of 25 knots of wind right now.
Roger. I'm just going to stream ahead.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's also good because we're not going towards this action. And
Yeah.
as far as I know, it's all low here.
It's deeper.
This
Yep.
is deeper.
That's smoke and mirrors. You're going to want to look out for that in your sonar, but as long as you're clear of it.
That's probably similar to North Tower, right?
Yeah.
I do see something in Argus, but it's pretty mild.
Yeah.
And I'm not seeing it in Herc, so.
Yeah, we've been seeing some weirdness in Argus forward, Mezzo.
Raj.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go
I'm
off.
at like 80 meters.
I'll be wandering around the ship
above
for a minute.
everything.
Rennie, you guys
Hey,
are just
Raj.
going to be up in the water column, right?
Yeah, we're up in the water column. This
Okay.
ship is falling off, so
So
we'll be up here.
you're going forward. Do you want me to turn off my auto heading?
No.
Okay.
You're going this way.
Yeah.
Whether we like
goodness.
it or not.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, all of a sudden we got some good waves coming in.
Yeah, heading changed, which means we're going to
Yeah.
have some rocking about.
Yeah, so,
Is that more smoke? Look at all that smoke coming up.
yeah, that's all from that Bastille and smoke and
Yeah.
mirrors down here.
Close the door. Close the door.
So, yeah, we're the ship is not able to hold here at this heading, but it's giving the small boat a lee so it can get into the water safely. Which
we're gonna be
means the
rocking and rolling.
ROVs, not only will the people in the boat be rocking and rolling against the swell, but the ROVs are kind of being dragged around the seafloor.
Or something.
That's not fun.
That's the
Scared me.
sound of the small boat crane going lower.
Oh, is that what that sound is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
for those at home, you can't hear it, but all of a sudden there got to be this high-pitched whining,
Yeah, we're
and
full
that
out.
is our small craft
Full out
entering the
Baptist.
water to go
Rush.
collect the buoy,
Basket.
the basket. Sorry.
The high pitch whining is usually me, but
I find it
Agreed.
endearing and almost cozy.
cozy
That's so
whining.
professional too.
Yeah.
It's professional of
Hey,
wines.
Katie.
Yes, sir.
I could try to answer your question about bioluminescence
Can you get
that
Mike?
you had earlier.
Get Mike.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we had a question come in about if we are studying the bioluminescence around hydrothermal vents, if there's a greater abundance of bioluminescence around hydrothermal vents. So we have Dr. Fabio DeLeo on
That's
who's going to
nice.
try to answer that question for us.
Well, the first question, we, Ocean Networks in particular, we are not studying bioluminescence here at Endeavour hydrothermal vents. And in terms of abundance, I wouldn't know how to answer if there's more or less around hydrothermal vents.